I'm very concerned right now because, anybody who's watched Kitco knows that America became the power in 1944 with the Bretton Woods Agreement. And then this dollar became the reserve currency of the world. In other words, the dollar was as good as gold. That's all changed. And today we're in serious trouble globally, and I'm very concerned. The end of the American empire is here. I became known as the precious metals guru. So I'm at Safeway at the salad bar counter, and people know something's wrong. So this is just 2 weeks ago. I'm standing at Safeway getting some coleslaw from the women, and they come running up and they said, "What should we invest in? What should we invest in?" So I just happened to get this thing here from, it's a pre-64 quarter. This is real silver. I started investing in silver when I was 17 years old. So today, I pat myself on the back. I probably have more gold and silver than most of the experts here, because that was 60 years ago. So I showed the little women this coin here. I just happened to have it.
At the salad bar.
No, I wasn't selling it. I just happened to have it because Dana sent it to me from Austin, Texas. And there were women were asking me, said, "What's the best investment?" Because real estate's coming down, stocks are coming down. And I held this, I held it up. And the little women, they were all tithers. "I should invest in that?" I said, "Yes." "Give me this." So they looked at me and said, "Give you $3 for that?" I said, "Yes." And their brains went, "Why would I give you $3 for that?" I said, "Okay, give me 2. And their brains are going, "Why would we give you $2 for that?" This is pre-64 silver. Lynette Zhang, she's also from Arizona, she's numismatic. So I was holding this up here like this. And they went, they're all at tither. They forgot to serve my coleslaw. And they said, "Why should we give you $2 for this?" I said, "Because it's worth this." And this is the problem. The average person, American or whatever, they think this is money. This is fake money. This is real. And I tried to tell them, I said, probably 10 years from now, this will be $10. But Americans and most people in the world, because they went to school, they work for money, they save money, they get out of debt. But this is fake and this is real. So that's why I'm here at the VRIC, because over 30 years ago, I was one of these little guys standing pitching my gold mine that the Chinese took from me. I learned more about entrepreneurship as a mining, junior miner, pitching this little gold deal. I grew up here in Vancouver. I heard more BS, more deals, more things. But mining is one of the toughest industries there is because there's so many moving parts to it. And what's happening now, from what I understand, is people are not investing in gold mines. So I took a gold mine public. ODV is a call sign. It's in Utah. And it's the richest gold mine in America.
How's the stock been performing?
I start and I move on.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? I like the game. So I make so much money. My bookkeeper calls up and says, "You got to pay taxes." You guys, okay. But I'm just saying, the message I want everybody to hear is the world is finding out that this is fake. It's not fiat, it's fake. And so the reason I don't get invited to CNBC anymore is because when I'm on there, I say I do not invest in anything that can be printed. You can print this. Well, you got to be smart. Real estate is, I think the toughest industry is be a junior miner, which is here. There's so many variables. Mining is the toughest industry I've ever been in. And real estate is just as tough, but you got to be smarter. So that's why I always say your greatest asset is not this or this. The greatest asset is between this here and this here.
Right.
And the reason I come to these shows is because I'm always feeding this thing. I've learned more in one day about global, what's going on in the Ukraine war, this, and this. Andy Sheckman was up there talking about what's going on with this. I'm like, I didn't know that. So I would come to the VRIC or any one of these conferences because this is global money. And to be good at gold, you better understand the world. This here is global money, it's silver. So today I'm learning about lithium and silver and copper because it's resources. And so that's why I come to the VRIC, is to get educated. These central bankers are the most stupid people I ever met. You know, like Bernanke, he gets the Nobel Prize for destroying the US economy by dropping interest rates to zero like this. And then now you have this guy, Jay Powell, who's raising interest rates. They're killing us. Well, I'm baby boomer. Trump and I are baby. We wrote 2 books together. So the baby boom caused a boom. So my generation, the boomers, is at 46 to 64. We had the easiest of any generation in history. So I graduated from the academy in 1969. You buy a house, it goes up. You put your money in the stock market, it goes up. So the boomers have only known boom. They caused it. Do you know what I mean? But now as the boomers retire, the baby bust sits in. And that's my warning to all the boomers who in so this is 64. In 1974, the 401k was created.
Yeah.
And the stock market went through the roof. And the reason they put money into the stock market, because my generation's parents, my mom and dad, didn't trust the stock market because the market crashed in 29.
Right.
So they had to find a way, Wall Street did, to get my generation, the boomers, into the stock market. So they created, voila. I talk about things I do. I don't write or talk about things I don't do.
Yeah.
So like this guy Biden, I'm not Republican or Democrat, but I don't listen to what politicians say, I watch what they do. So as soon as Biden got elected, his first act was to take off the Keystone XL pipeline. So I sell oil. I have oil wells, I have real estate, I have gold mines because I'm an entrepreneur. The price of oil went from $30 a barrel when Biden came in, to $130 a barrel. Inflation went through the roof. And then Biden and the crime family, they work for the Ukraine, Russia, and China. They say, well, the oil companies are greedy. Well, he cut off our oil. Civilization runs on oil. So when he took out the Keystone XL pipeline, inflation went through the roof, and this is the real problem. The middle class came down. You see, when you raise inflation, he was killing. When he took, you pumping gas in your SUV, your mom and pop, you got 2 incomes making $100K a year. What gas goes from what to what? He caused, or his group caused the inflation.